Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, I am Citra Mariawati. I would like to tell you a story about Aji Saka, the legend from Java Island, Indonesia. Have you ever heard this story before? Now, listen to me. Once upon a time, there was a young man named Aji Saka. He had two followers, Dora and Sembada. They sailed from their country, Hindustan. They used sailing boat and went south. Aji Saka had heard a beautiful island named Jawa Dwipa. Jawa Dwipa was a rich island. He was so interested with this island. Unfortunately, the weather so bad. There was also storm and the boat was crashed. After a few months was floating in the sea, their boat was finally canched on the island named Majeti. They took some relax and repaired the crashed boat. When their boat was finally went away, but unfortunately Sembada was sick, so he was left in the island. When they started their journey, Aji Saka told something to Sembada without Dora's knowing. Aji Saka gave him magic dagger. Sembada, please bring this dagger to protect yourself. When I arrive in Jawa Dwipa, I will be back here to pick you up. Remember, please don't give this dagger to anybody except me. Yes, master, I'll remember that. After that, Aji Saka and Dora left Majeti Island. The boat docked to Jawa Dwipa Island. After got off from the island, Aji Saka and Dora visited a house and the village named Sengkran Village. Aji Saka liked to live in this village and the villager is so friendly, but the villagers always feel afraid and worried because the king of Medang is a very cruel. He always asks for the villager to be his meal. It is a very scary. The villager always worried to wait when is our turn to be his meal. Aji Saka wanted to meet a new King Dewata Cengkar. Prabu Dewata Cengkar was a giant. His body was huge and scary. His face was ugly. But Aji Saka didn't feel afraid of him. When Prabu Dewata Cengkar asked Aji Saka to be his meal, Aji Saka proposed a requirement. Before you eat me, can ask one thing? What do you want? Just say it. I just want to ask a piece of land as wide as my turban. Dewata Cengkar agreed with Aji Saka's requirement. Aji Saka asked Dewata Cengkar did what Aji Saka said. But there was a miracle. When the turban was pulled, it seems longer and longer. Prabu Dewata Cengkar keep going back to pull Aji Saka's turban. Miraculously, Aji Saka's turban was going longer and longer. Prabu Dewata Cengkar finally arrived on the edge of South Sea, which was really sheer. Aji Saka pulled on the turban until Prabu Dewata Cengkar fell into the sea. After that, Dewata Cengkar transformed himself into a white crocodile. After a battle between Ajisaka and Dewata Cengkar, which finally was won by Ajisaka, the citizens of Medan Kingdom felt secure from fear. They admired Ajisaka as their hero. Ajisaka even was crowned as the new king of Medan Kingdom. Unfortunately, he had no weapon. As a king, he must have a weapon. He remembered about the dagger in Majiti Island. Ajisaka instructed Dora to take the dagger. Dora obeyed what Ajisaka instructed. And then Dora went to Majiti Island. At Majiti Island, Dora met Sembada and told what Ajisaka said. Dora asked for the dagger, but Sembada refused it. Sembada also said that Ajisaka told him not to give the dagger to anyone except Ajisaka himself. That's why Sembada refused to give the dagger to Dora. They argued their opinion. Both of them actually was right because were carried on what their readers said. Finally, they fought to defend their opinion. Both of them was powerful. They killed each other and then both of them were dead. Meanwhile, Ajisaka felt that there was something happened. It was a bad instinct. He finally went to Majiti Island to see what happened. He was so shocked when he saw both of his followers were dead. He regretted what happened. To give honor to Dora and Sembada, he served Japanese letter in a stone.